Oswald book CBSE sample question paper maths standard self assessment paper 1 part A section first question number 11. Find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus 99x plus 127 equals to 0. In this problem, we have given a quadratic polynomial that is x square plus 99x plus 127 equals to 0. We have to find the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. So in this quadratic polynomial, it is not possible to split middle term. So we will solve this by quadratic formula. So firstly, we will compare this quadratic polynomial with the standard form of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So from here a will be equals to 1, b will be equals to 99 and c will be equals to 127. We know that by quadratic formula the zeros of quadratic polynomial is given by x equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So putting value here, so x will be equals to minus b, that is 99, plus minus under root b square, that is 99 square, minus 4 into a, that is 1, into c, that is 127, upon 2a, that is 2 into 1. So x will be equals to minus 99 plus minus 99 square will be equals to 9801 minus 4 into 127 will be equals to 508 upon 2. So from here x will be equals to minus 99 plus minus 9293. On subtracting 508 from 9801, we will got 9293 upon 2. Now when we consider sign positive, then our zeros will be minus 99 plus under root 9293 upon 2. This is our first zero. On considering minus sign, our zeros will be x equals to minus 99 minus 9293 upon 2. This is our second zero. For what, question number 11, for what value of k the roots of equation x square plus 4x plus k equals to 0 are real. In this problem, we have given a quadratic equation x square plus 4x plus k equals to 0. We have to find the value of k for which root of given equation are real. So we know that roots of the quadratic equation will be real if discriminant d if discriminant d is greater than equals to 0. We know that discriminant d is given by b square minus 4ac. So on comparing our quadratic equation with the standard form ax square plus bx plus c, a will be equals to 1, b will be equals to 4 and c will be equals to k. Putting value here, b square, that is 4 square minus 4 into a is 1 and c is k, that will be greater than equals to 0. So 16 minus 4k will be greater than equals to 0. Taking 4k here, so 16 will be less than equals to 4k. So from here k will be less than equals to 4. Hence, for the value of k less than equals to 4, the roots of given quadratic equation will be real. This is our answer. Question number 12. The pair of equation x plus 2y plus 5 equals to 0 and minus 3x minus 6y plus 1 equals to 0 have no solution, justify. In this problem, we have given two linear equations, that is x plus 2y plus 5 equals to 0, and second equation, that is minus 3x minus 6y plus 1 equals to 0. Now comparing these equations with the standard form of linear equation, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals to 0. a1 will be 1, b1 will be 2 and c1 will be 5. Similarly, comparing this equation with a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. a2 will be minus 3, b2 will be minus 6 and c2 will be 1. Now a1 upon a2 will be 1 upon minus 3, so minus 1 upon 3. b1 upon b2 will be 2 upon minus 6, that will be equals to minus 1 upon 3, and c1 upon c2, that is 5 upon 1. So from here a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 and does not equals to c1 upon c2. It means that the line representing by these two equations are parallel. So these equations have no solution. Question number 13. If the nth term of an AP minus 1, 4, 9, 14 is 129, find the value of n. In this problem, we have given a AP minus 1, 4, 9, 14 dot 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 and nth term of AP an, that is 129. We have to find the value of n. So from this AP, first term of AP is minus 1 and common difference D is 4 minus minus 1, that is equals to 5. We know that nth term of AP an is given by a plus n minus 1 into D. Putting value here, 129 is equals to minus 1 plus n minus 1 into D, that is 5. So taking minus 1 to this side, this will become 130 equals to n minus 1 into 5. So from here n minus 1 will be equals to 130 upon 5. This will be cancelled out 26 times equals to n minus 1. So from here n will be equals to 27. So value of n is 27. This means the 27 term of this AP will be 129. 9. This is our answer. Question number 14. If the distance between the point 4, p and 1, 0 is 5, then find the value of p. In this problem, we have given 2 points, that is 4, p and 1, 0. The distance between these 2 points is 5. Then we have to find the value of p. Let this be x1, y1, x2, y2. We know that the distance between 2 point D is given by under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Putting value here, D is 5, that is equals to under root x2, that is 1, minus x1, that is 4, 1 minus 4 whole square plus y2, that is 0, minus y1, that is p whole square. So this will be equals to 5 equals to 1 minus 4 is equals to minus 3, and minus 3 square will be 9, and minus p square will be equals to p square. Squaring both the sides, so 5 square will be 25 and root will be cancelled out by square, so 25 equals to 9 plus p square. From here p square will be equals to 25 minus 9, that is equals to 16. So from here p will be equals to under root 16, that is equals to plus minus 4. So value of p is plus 4 and minus 4. This is our answer. Question number 15. In the given figure, if TP and TQ are two tangent to a circle with center O, so that angle POQ is 110 degree, then find angle PTQ. In this problem, we have to find angle PTQ. So we have given that angle POQ is 110 degree. We know that the angle between tangent and radius of circle at the point of contact is 90 degree. So angle OPT will be equals to 90 degree. Similarly, angle OQT, this will also be equals to 90 degree. So in quadrilateral TPOQ, angle OQT plus angle QTP plus angle TPO plus angle POQ will be equals to 360 degree. Putting value here, OQT or TQO is 90 degree. QTP, we have to find QTP or PTQ plus angle TPO is 90 degree and angle POQ is 110 degree, that is equals to 360. So 90 plus 90, 180, and 180 and 110, this will be 290. So angle QTP or PTQ will be equals to 360 minus 290, that is equals to 70 degree. So this angle will be 70 degree. This is our answer. Question number 16. Find the volume of right circular cylinder with base radius 7 cm and height 10 cm. In this problem, we have given the base radius of cylinder, that is R, 7 cm, and height H is 10 cm. We have to find the volume B. We know that volume of cylinder is given by pi r square h. Putting value here, pi is 22 upon 7 into r square. R is 7, so r square will be 7 into 7 into h is 10. So this 7 will be cancelled out. So 22 into 70, this will be equals to 0. 7 2 ja 14 and 7 2 ja 14 and 1 15. So 1540 centimeter cube. This is the volume. So volume of right circular cylinder is 1540 centimeter